guys, it's me, Mallory, with Trendy Vintage Classic. I am a full-time reseller on eBay mainly, sometimes Facebook Marketplace, and I have a TikTok, Instagram, YouTube channel, obviously, and eBay store, all named Trendy Vintage Classic. So make sure if you're not following that you do so. Please like and subscribe to my channel, as I will be giving resellers everywhere tips and tricks along the way. I've been doing this for many years and just now focusing on doing it full time for about the past 8 months or so. So today's video is I'm gonna just show you some great finds that I have stumbled upon in the past couple of weeks. And stick around to the end for a very cool BOLO that I found. You don't want to miss that. So I will basically just grab my items, show you what they are, tell you how much I paid for them, and then tell you what I expect to get from them once they sell. First off, from the Goodwill, yesterday I was at the Goodwill and I was so amazed to find these Jops medical compression stockings. There's a little glare. So these right here say 20 to 30, and I had another pair that say 15 to 20. These right now are listed for about 70 on eBay, and I put them up a little less than that, and I already got one watcher overnight. The ones that are 20 to 30 are worth about $117 right now. And so I put mine a little less than that. So guys, these were behind the glass. And so something I want to talk about is always look behind the glass. And I know sometimes you may feel funny or awkward grabbing an item or asking the associate to grab you an item from behind the glass and then they stare at you or watch you. You know what? You could always look at it, memorize the name and walk away and do a comp if you're not sure. But I usually say go to Goodwill with a friend. So I was with my mom and my sister, and I was getting rung up, and I had my mom ask for the 2 boxes of stockings, and she did, and she ran the comps and it was crowded, so nobody cared. I mean, they really can't say anything. They have to sell you a product. It doesn't matter if you are reselling or not. People ask me all the time, and I say, you know, a combination of everything. I do grab personal items. Like this is my thrifted item of the day. It is a Reebok thumb hole athletic top, and it's comfy, which we're all about nowadays. I found this at a thrift store for a couple of dollars. I buy stuff for my nieces and nephews, anyone really, my mom. So if I find something for a great price, I'm all about the thrift life because I'm all about saving money and earning money. So don't be embarrassed to say you're a reseller. They can't do anything about it. Anyway, so these were behind the glass, and they were $3.99 each. So I paid $3.99. I already have a watcher on this one for $64, and this one is listed at $109. And these are selling consistently because when you run the comps, you can see what has sold recently and consistently. And so these are selling consistently and recently. So these will sell, and that is a major profit. And you know what? I didn't even know what this brand name was. I just realized because they were behind the counter, they probably were valuable or vintage. Now, this also was behind the glass. It's Jockey, and this is from 2003. So I wouldn't necessarily call it vintage, but people still get really crazy about an enclosed Hanes, Jockey, things like that from the 90s or early 2000s. So this is only one pair, and it's worth about $19.99. I already have a watcher on it, and I think I paid $1.99 for them. So not a huge flip, but I love finding cool, interesting stuff that, I don't know what's wrong with me today, that other people are excited to find. Now, we're the ones who do all the work, right? As resellers, we go out every day, we deal with the crowds, we spend hours in the thrift stores, in the bins, in the Goodwills, at yard sales, tax sales. So it's not like we're just making a profit on or being immoral. We are doing the work so you don't have to. So the buyer doesn't have to. So if somebody wanted to find a vintage Hanes underwear new in the package, how long do you think it would take them to find that? They would probably take about a month going around and around to different stores, and people just don't have the time like that. So honestly, we are doing a service to other people. So I want to give a thumbs up to those resellers out there and a thumbs down to the haters, because recently on my Instagram, somebody said that us resellers were stealing from the poor. I'll leave it at that. All right. Next, so I did go to a couple different events. There was 90% off. Most of you are familiar with the store Plato's. They also are owned by, together with Once Upon a Child. It's like the children's version of Plato's. They're consignment stores. And so you go in there, you give them something. If they think it's trendy and in great condition or new with tags, they give you cash on the spot for a third of what they're going to price it at. So they had a huge 90% off sale. I posted a video on my TikTok a while back about it. And I want to show you, so like one thing I got was this Zara. Now Zara is hit or miss for me, but this cheetah print, animal print, whatever, with fringes is definitely on trend. And I know it's more of a winter piece, and that's why it was 90% off. But honestly, guys, all my life, I've always shopped out of season. So if you see the price right there, it was $6.50, 90% off. So I paid 65 cents for this. And I could probably sell it for, I don't know, $19.99. We'll see. Even if it has to sit till winter, that's still a great piece. And for example, JCrew I don't always pick up, but when you notice that something is 100% cashmere, it is worth it regardless of the brand. So this is a very cute gray JCrew cashmere sweater. Like I said, I know that this is more of a winter piece, and that's what the point of their sale was, but cashmere sweaters don't go out of style. So that's the classic part of my trendy vintage classic. If you get classic items, then you can buy them out of season and you don't have to worry about them going out of style. So I also paid about 80 cents for this because it was marked at about $8 and 90% off. I also got an Urban Outfitter. So guys, this is already processed, so it's in my Ziploc bag. After I steam or clean my items, I put them in bags and then I put them in bins that are labeled. And if those of you who are looking for a system, I just use clear bins. I'll label them A, B, C, D, E, F, G, just keep going. And then you have an option under item description when you list your item. When you make your listing, it's item descriptions, and you scroll all the way down to the bottom, and it'll say custom SKU, and you could input whatever you want. That's not the SKU from the barcode. That would be a UPC. This is custom SKU, and you put A, for example. That's what I would do. So I know exactly where my items are when they sell. It's a lot easier that way, trust me. Before, when I was not doing this full time, sometimes it would take me like half an hour to find something. So this, it is marked off, so I don't know about this, but it is Silence and Noise. I don't always have a lot of luck with them, but you know, it is a very oversized type of knit, very low cardigan. I do think this is a spring piece, so that's why I picked it up. This definitely could be used for the spring, and I probably paid about 60 cents for it once again, so that was another amazing find. My favorite brand from Urban Outfitters is BDG. So I find that those sell more for me. This was my other piece, and this is a very on-trend, the belted type of skirts with the raw hems. Just not really jean, but like different material. Very, very cute. Mini skirts are always a good idea. So this is what the label looks like, BDG, and it's from Urban Outfitters. Those, for me, have been selling very well, and I got this, I can't remember, but it was very cheap, and I will make a return on this, definitely. So my next item was from the bins. I went to the bins yesterday. Once again, I have a crazy TikTok about the bins. I always do something crazy when I'm there. So this is Brooks Brothers size 0. Sorry. I notice a lot of resellers don't always have their nails done, and I know why, because we're constantly peeling things off, we're constantly fixing things, washing things. It's just not worth it, guys. So yeah, this is a very cute clover top. I just listed it, and it's very lightweight, very springish. It weighs like 5 ounces, and my bin price per pound was $1.48. So I paid like 70 cents for it, I guess. And Brooks Brothers is a great designer. Their men's shirts usually sell well for me, in between $20 and $27, and you can find them at the bin, so it's definitely worth it if you're getting them for under $1. Or a lot of times I'll find them at a consignment store for $1 or $2. I don't know if I would pay like $6.99, like a Goodwill price, unless it was a very cool and different pattern. Like recently I got a patchwork pattern, and it was pink, so that's very in, and that one sold right away. Yes, so let me see if there's anything else in the bins. No, but what I do want to talk about is found some Spanx. And anytime this is super higher power, anytime they're super high-waisted, you definitely, they sell quicker. I just sold a pair of Spanx capris a few minutes ago. Everyone wants to look good, especially now that spring and summer's coming. They kind of tuck you in at all the right places, make you smooth. We're gonna go into dress season, so Spanx are definitely going to be selling a lot quicker. I paid $3.99 for this. I think this was at Savers. And I had a 20% off coupon. Remember, I said I only shop at Savers if I have that coupon. So a lot of times I'll donate clothing back to Savers if it's been sitting over a year, or just from my personal household and books, I donate to Savers, and then I get a 20% coupon. Also, when you shop, once you reach a certain amount of points, you get 20% off coupons in the system. So I got this for about $3 something, and it should sell for about $27. So good return. Something super cool that I found was yesterday. Now, here we go with the single stitch. Take a look. A lot of people have questions about single stitch, and it's literally quite simple. There's one line there. In comparison to, let's see what I can find for you guys. I don't have everything open here in front of me, but let me open a t-shirt. So a lot of people get confused with single stitch, and I want to help you guys out a little bit. So let's compare a single stitch to a double stitch. So this t-shirt right here is double stitch. Now, do you see the top line right here, and then the bottom line right here, and then you have the middle? So you have 2 lines of stitch in comparison to just this, and it looks very messy. It's like zigzag, very messy. So that's how you can tell if a t-shirt is vintage, by single stitch. This is a Bruce Brown Films The Endless Summer movie promo t-shirt. Very, very cool. One I haven't seen one in this beautiful color. This is like a peach pink. One recently sold for about anywhere in between 80 and 100. I've seen them sold, but none this color. So I listed this last night and I already have a watcher. So you definitely, you know, and I had no idea what The Endless Summer was. I didn't even know it was a movie. I could just tell by it saying there, Bruce Brown Films, that I knew it was something that a collector would like. And then looking at the single stitch and the fact of this like tag here, made in Hawaii, crazy shirts, I knew it was something. So I went on my phone and researched it, and lo and behold, one had sold for about $80. So I paid about $3.99 for this, and I will probably get about $80 for it. So it's worth it. It's valuable. There's not a lot of them out there. So if you have a rare item, it is okay to price it at what it's recently sold for, because that means you're pricing it at its value. Would I price it at $200? No, because that would just be greedy, and I don't want to be greedy. So, all right. Next is something I'm super excited about. I have a consignment shop about 2 minutes away from me, and they're also doing a winter clearance. They had 25 off of the lowest ticketed price on jackets. I know I'm crazy. I know winter time is over, but, and now you guys can see the dust flying in the air because I'm like shaking my shirt. So sorry. This is, I'm sure you can guess, Patagonia. That's right. This is called the Bivy, B-I-V-Y puffer jacket, women's medium. Beautiful. Look at this. My allergies are bothering me with this dust. These jackets, these bubble puffer jackets, and it's down too. It's 75% duck down, and these are worth about $150. I did pay up. I paid $22 for it, but I know even if this sits until fall, it's going to sell for that amount of money. I bought from a tag sale a Patagonia women's gray Pico, a long one, for $9, and it sold for $80 within one day. Patagonia is a brand that you do not want to play around with. You don't want to pass up, especially very rare Aztec type of brands for the pullovers. I mean, Aztec type of patterns for the pullovers. Those can bring a good $70. It's just made so well, and the quality is awesome. I'm a medium, but I wouldn't keep that because I know the value in selling it. I've been having a problem with trying to keep my items, so we don't want to do that too much. I can go to the Goodwill and find my own jacket for $20, but this one here is worth about $150, so that will be a great return for me. Also, I went to my Salvation Army, so you see I have a whole different array of places that I source. You have to branch out. The bins is a great way to get a bunch of items for cheap, and you could sell them cheap and flip them quickly. You do have to search them carefully before you leave, because I just came home with a Ralph Lauren button down that is missing a button. My mother will fix it for me. But yeah, so you have that. You have thrift stores, consignment stores, Goodwills, Salvation Army, tag sales, yard sales, garage sales, Facebook Marketplace, ThredUp online, and sometimes eBay bids. If you do an auction, you can get something for 99 cents and resell it. So sometimes if you don't want to go out because of the virus or whatever, you can do it right from your couch. That's amazing. So this right here, I got from Salvation Army. Salvation Army prices are amazing, by the way. I got a lot of t-shirts for like 99 cents. This one was like $1.99, and it caught my attention because of that. We all know the Washington Redskins had to change their name and their logo recently. And so anytime you find something from someone who had to change their branding, you should definitely get it, because you have diehard fans out there, collectors, who will want those things, and then they go crazy and like want to buy it right away. For example, I have to grab it here in my bag of clothes. I should take the camera off and show you what I'm exactly looking for. But anyway, I found a lady Antebellum t-shirt, and we all know that they had to change their name. I am very glad that they changed their name. However, there was a band tour t-shirt from 2010, and I found it at Savers for a few dollars, and it's worth $30. So I did pick it up. A collector will want it. So you have to stay current, and you have to know what's going on to know what people are looking for. And sometimes you have to be super, super quick. So for example, what happened with the Dr. Seuss books, we all know that 6 of them stopped being produced through the book company, and some people started selling their books for like thousands of dollars. But like, if you don't know that stuff right away, like the rage could be gone in a few days or get shut down. So eBay stopped the selling of those books. So I would encourage you to join eBay thrifting sourcing groups on Facebook. That's where I get a lot of my information from. I'm part of a few of those groups, and it's such a great community where, I mean, people say some dumb things, that's normal, but I find a lot of my information there. I make sure every day I'm checking. So you want to be in the know, okay? I don't know where the t-shirt is anyway. But my last item that I promise you, which is a BOLO. Yes, Tory Burch. Tory Burch. We love her. We love her sandals. I got a pair of her sandals from the same consignment store, Plato's. And they sold, literally I listed them and they sold like right after I press list. Not lying. Like, if you get Tory Burch sandals, make sure you're pricing them high, because obviously I didn't price it high enough if it sold that quickly. This is a Britain gold chain crossbody purse. More like a coin or wallet purse, I guess. It's just beautiful, and I do have this listed, I think at $79. Excuse me. I'm not sick, I promise. I think at $79, I paid $20 for it. So I know some people, resale price on these are over $200. So this is used. It does have some wear on the emblem, the Tory Burch emblem part, the metal, but people don't care about that. They just want the name brand. They just want to say, I have a Tory Burch bag. So this will, I already have a washer on it. This will definitely sell. And if someone sent me an offer, I would accept it, because I know it has some wear on it and it's not perfect. So yes, it's been an exciting couple of weeks for me. My advice to you all is don't be scared to go out there and source out of season if it's a reputable, reliable, well-made, quality, classic item. Maybe not for trendy items, because trends change too much. Vintage items, always, you can buy those. They go up in value over time. So yes, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please, please, please share this with your reseller friends. I really just want to help you guys subscribe and like. And until next time, I will be coming back with a what sold video. So you can see the proof is in the pudding that what I'm telling you guys actually works, and I have proof of what my items are selling for. Bye. Thanks for watching.